Welcome everyone, out of the woo here, head towards the light, or in this case, out of the darkness into the light. I should clear my throat. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the Daily Woo, March 3rd, 3/3/15. That would be the third month of the year, the third day of the third month of the year, making this March 3rd, 2015, and I am walking along a dried riverbed, if you will, and you can actually see the Anaheim Angels Stadium, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim Stadium, which is a very unusual name for a baseball team because we're really nowhere near Los Angeles. It's probably a good 25 miles that way to downtown Los Angeles, but there are the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in Orange County, California. And I thought this was very vlog-worthy. The fact that there is this riverbed, this dried riverbed. I showed you guys a dried riverbed last week or 2 weeks ago, a smaller one. But this one is monumental in comparison to the one I showed you the other day. And here's the question. What is the name of this riverbed? And as you can see, there's some official vehicles pulling through that gate. There's a gate that's closed right there. We are not allowed to drive through here, so I had to park over that ways a little bit on the other side of the freeway, walk along, dip down into here, and walk along this bicycle walkway path where they're doing some sort of, not construction, but they have a construction type vehicle moving the dirt around, getting ready, I guess, for the rainy season, or trying to make the water flow a little bit better over this little dam / reservoir area. These are not official terms, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. These are the Adam the Woo dialogues. Should clear my throat again. Did I already do the intro? If I did, that's good, but I'm going to do it again. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the daily snaky looking thing, rice straw wattle. See, look at that, rice straw wattle. What is that used for exactly? What exactly is this snaky, slithering looking thing that runs along the side of this path used for? You can see how it comes down across here and then it slithers like a snake into a circular pattern right there. Does anyone know what that is used for, as well as the name of this river, which only has a very teeny tiny amount of water in it? You can see some water over there that has actually festooned itself into a patternless, waterless area. And there's actually an area right over there which looks like water goes into, and there's actually some water actually flowing. Look at that, there's some water flowing way over there. If we were on that side, I would actually walk down that archway. It's almost like a slide. That's very, very steep. My first inclination would be to wander down that hill. But I don't know, that's pretty treacherous. It looks probably steeper in real life than it is to you guys on video. But trust me, that's actually pretty steep, and I think it is actually illegal to actually go down there. I know there are people sometimes that do wander down there. Maybe we should wander down there. If I can find a spot to wander down there, I will wander down there to the waterway. Here's another question for you. This vlog is going to be full of lots of homework assignments and questions for you who are watching this vlog. Is it illegal? Is it against the law to actually venture down to the waterway and walk down into this little area? You can see the water here. I'm guessing what he is doing is actually digging out an area, digging out the dirt. That way this water that is standing right here can actually flow a lot more fluidly over these rocks and into that water section, and then eventually, at one point, make it down the waterway underneath where that overpass is, and then on down the river. And as you can see, you can actually ride your bike through here. I should have brought my bike. I can actually fit my bicycle in the back of my van. I have not done it yet, but I should start loading my van full of my bicycle. That didn't sound right, but loading my bicycle in my van, I should say. I can actually bring it out to places like this. Maybe even get some sort of a iPhone camera mount for my bicycle. That would be kind of cool, vlogging from a bicycle. Maybe we could actually see how far this riverbed bicycle path, not made for vehicles, not made for cars, unless you are a specific government organized car vehicle, a government sanctioned vehicle that's allowed to open that gate and actually drive down this. Normally it's just for pedestrians like me who are walking, the person behind me that is walking, the gentleman who had the guitar strapped to his back as he rode by on his bicycle. That is what this area is made for, and there's also one right over there as well. I'm not really sure what these trash bags are for. All along there's actually trash bags placed all along here. They're not actually trash cans. They're not trash cans that are placed here for you to put your trash in, but there are trash bags, which makes me wonder, is there some sort of a cleanup crew that comes out here every morning, picks up trash, and then leaves them for those official vehicles to drive down here and then pick up these bags of trash and discard them in the proper waste receptacles. So you can see some down there as well. And as you'll notice, there is no traffic here, but there is a lot of traffic on these surface streets. There is Chapman Avenue. You can barely see it, but there is a crossroad sign right there that says Chapman Avenue. There's a Burger King sign. Man, an old school sign that actually spins around, the spinning around Burger King sign. And of course, Angel Stadium off in the background. So go on satellite view, try to figure out exactly where I am if you're not a Southern California resident. If you're somewhere else in the rest of the country, or even heck it in the rest of the world, you can actually follow along with these vicarious vlogs that I do every single day. I've not missed a day yet. We're honing in, we're closing in on 1,000 days without me missing an upload yet. Hopefully I can get to that point. And if you want to follow along exactly pinpoint in satellite view, either on Google Satellite View or Bing or whichever other satellite area that you actually use on the internet, you can figure out by the coordinates I just gave you. Orange County, California, the street signs, Chapman, that over there is a humongous A symbolizing the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles, which are technically in Orange County, California. And you can figure out, use your Columbo-like detective skills and figure out exactly what riverbed this is. We're actually going to go down here now. Okay, I have officially, maybe possibly broken a law. I don't know if you're allowed to walk down here. I asked that question earlier. My conundrum is it illegal to walk along a dried riverbed where water usually is flowing, except it's actually in the middle of a drought right now. California, Southern California, is in the middle of a long-standing drought, so it does not rain a lot. It has rained a couple times for a very short amount of time, a couple days ago, and then a couple days before that. It rained for about an hour or two, so we have received a little bit of rain. But on the whole, it has not really rained a whole heck of a lot. So I'm actually walking, I'm actually standing in a barren area where water usually flows through here. So I should probably leave before the police show up, before a security guard, a government official that's driving along says, "Hey, you, get out of that riverbed." How often can you stand in a riverbed and not have your feet soaked in water? Very, very rarely. This is very interesting. Hopefully you found this interesting as well. Like I was saying, I do a different video every single day. Someone else has walked out here. Look at that. Those are not my footprints, which means I am not the only lawbreaker today. And I always use the word vicariously. If you are vicariously with me, which means, does that mean if we are breaking a law together, will you be in the same jail cell as me? How many of us can fit in the jail cell? Let's think of 20,000 plus subscribers on this TheDailyWoo channel. That's a lot of people crammed into a jail cell. Orange County, California. I don't know if they're ready for those kind of numbers. Thanks for joining me on these adventures, these TheDailyWoo unedited vlogs. I do a different video every single day. It's free to subscribe if you have a YouTube account. If you have logged into something, a YouTube account with a password and an email address or a username, just click subscribe. It's absolutely free. You can keep up with my journeys as well as the Adam the Woo channel, I should say, which should have a new adventure video up tonight. I'm in the middle of editing, taking a break from editing, and walking around the rocky regions of this That's about it. I should remind you also, AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com. You can get yourself a t-shirt shipped anywhere in the world, any color, any size, any font that's on that particular website, AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mail vlog should be happening tomorrow or the next day. Mail vlog coming very soon. And speaking of soon, how soon is now? Does anyone know what musical artist sang that song?